Okay, great. Excellent.
So I know that we've been exchanging messages back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's good that we can connect here for a little bit so we can see how you're doing.
Yeah. Just wanted to run a few things past you. Firstly, my fan page. I know you said it needs some work. So if we could just get some advice on what I can do to enhance it.
Okay. Why don't we do this? Can you do me a favor and post the link for your fan page right below here?
Sure,
and then
sure.
I'll bring it up and I will, I'll share my computer screen with you and we'll go over it.
Okay, cool. Let me just get that up. It's a very long link.
Okay. And at the same time, while we're doing that, I'm going to bring up mine. Here we are. And then we'll talk a little bit about strategy. Were you ever able to open the video that I sent, the very last one on graphing?
Yeah, but you know what? Oh, that was the other thing, because I've made a little list of the things I wanted to talk about, and that was one of the things. Because I looked at your video, but I don't have the option on Facebook to do, you know, when you've got the search, you search the group of people on the left, and then you had a little bit on the right as well that you can change.
Yes.
Like, I didn't have that. I don't have the option on Facebook. I don't know why.
Oh.
So I'm not able to do a refined search for people on there to do the graphing.
So you can basically type in the search function at the top on the left, but
Yeah.
in order to really do a little bit more specific targeting on the right, you can't see that at all.
No, I don't have that option because I think I've spoken to Audrey about this because she was showing me where I can click on options at the bottom.
Yes.
But I don't have that. I don't have that feature.
Oh, you also don't have options on the bottom?
Well, I have options, but it doesn't give me, because what should I be looking for when I click on options?
Well, on my end, like if I click on options, let me just do a quick.
Sure.
Let me just do a quick search real quick. Let's do people, or let's do groups. Named, let's say marketing. I'm just trying to see if there's a way that you can type it in on the top. Okay, so if I do a search, let me just share my computer screen here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so if I do, let me know if you can see my computer.
Yes, just come. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so if I do groups named marketing. Okay. And then on the right is basically where it gives me those second set of filters.
See, I don't have that. I don't get that option. I don't get all that.
I wonder why. Okay, so in essence, if I wanted to basically, there's more than 1,000 groups, but let's say if I wanted to, because I think you might be missing a piece.
Right.
But it still will show up in the top, so I think it's possible that you can still type it in. Like if we wanted, let's drill down. Let's take the first group called marketing and hit this little arrow and look at the people in the group.
Okay.
Okay, so you see here at the top where it changed from groups, name marketing, and now it's looking at the people in marketing.
Right, right.
And let's say if we wanted only women, And let's do one more further. Let's see if we can stagnate it so that it gives us people who are in, let's say, London.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2.
Right.
So even though you don't have these features on the right, which I'm not sure why,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one suggestion. You may want to think about, like shutting your computer completely down.
Yeah.
Bringing your computer back up, clearing all of your cache and cookies,
Right.
and then logging into Facebook again to see if it brings it back up.
So can I just ask you then, when you clicked on options down at the far right,
Mm-hmm.
what did you when you brought up that little box on the right, what did you do in options to get there?
Well, see, the thing is I can show you that, but it's not showing up on your side, the options box.
Okay.
But you still can type it up here in the top, because everything I clicked on the right now shows up on the top.
Right.
And the way that Facebook actually reworded what I originally typed in is they put women in marketing who live in London, United Kingdom. So on your end, you should be able to, and let's test that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to my page, and let's test it. You should be able to type up here, women in marketing, women in, and you can even do affiliate marketing if you wanted to.
Okay.
Women in, let's do affiliate marketing, who, lowercase, live in London, United Kingdom, and hit enter. And now it's trying to figure out, okay, well, what groups do you want us to do that search in? We're going to do the top one since there's 25,000 members here. And we're going to hit confirm. And it brings up people based on that criteria. And there's more than 100 people that it actually found for us.
Okay. All right. So then you see that what you've got on, I mean, that's good. That's still very good because it's nailing it down, isn't it? But it just, so I wouldn't necessarily get that to say that there's 100 people, more than 100 people in that group, would I?
Yes, you probably won't have a number since you don't have this box visible at all.
Yeah, so that's still good information though anyway.
Yeah, but on your end, what it will look like is the way it looks like on mine, because there's just endless. And every time you go down to the end of the page, it's gonna refresh, and there's gonna be even more. And then essentially from here you can just message people that way.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. And if I were you, it's nice because you can see exactly what these people do, and that helps you to connect with them.
Yeah. And you've got there's a video for that, isn't there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the next thing was the fan page.
Okay.
And my issue with that is that I still don't have a like button on it as well.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your computer. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like you don't have a current version of Flash Player.
Okay.
That's what that sounds like. So you still are going to have to shut your computer down, bring it back up, clear all of your internet cache and cookies.
Okay.
Which browser are you using?
Google.
Okay, stay away from, is it regular, is it Internet Explorer or Chrome?
It's Google Chrome.
Okay, Google Chrome. One thing you also may want to try, uninstall Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Remove Google Chrome, and then use Internet Explorer. Once you've cleared all of your cache and your cookies, use Internet Explorer to download Chrome once again.
Right.
Okay. And then once you've got Chrome reinstalled, then go ahead and go back to your fan page, and you should definitely have that like button.
Okay, so once I've installed Chrome, do the clear out and then
Yes.
install it via Internet Explorer.
Yeah, just reinstall Chrome through Internet Explorer. The great thing is when you reinstall Chrome, it's going to automatically read your passwords and things like that. When you clear your cookies, do not clear passwords. Okay, so if I wanted to clear my cookies on my computer, I would come up here to Chrome.
Yeah.
And I would go to History. And then basically what I would do is, basically what I would do is clear the browsing data only.
Yeah, that's what I normally do.
Okay, and this way, just make sure this box is unchecked.
Yeah. Right.
And this way I'm going to cancel here, but this way when you come back through Internet Explorer and then you reinstall Chrome, it's going to read still your password so that you don't have to try to memorize everything.
Yeah. I mean, I usually write most things down anyway, but it's so nice to just have it there.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'll do that. So so hopefully I should be able to get the like, because I definitely don't have a like button on my fan page.
That is odd. Now, do me a favor, post the link in our chat here. You did. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to bring it up because if the like button appears on my end, which it does.
Oh, it's there. But I don't see it when I go into mine. I don't see it.
You know something? You don't have a current version of Flash on your computer.
Oh, okay.
That has to be it. This happens to me every now and again. And the place that you're going to go get it, which one is it called? It's funny because I just reinstalled this. It looks like day before yesterday.
Okay.
But the place that you're going to go get it is, you're going to type in, because if you just typed in update Adobe Flash, you're going to come to sites that will possibly put a virus on your computer.
Oh, okay.
So you always want to go to Adobe.
Okay.
Adobe.com.
Yeah.
And then from Adobe, you're basically going to type into the search box here.
Yeah.
You'll go here, and then you're going to type in Flash Player.
Okay, Flash Player. Okay.
And then you're going to click on it, and then you're going to install it. You're going to see a couple of things that it wants you to pay for, like some of these things, but we're not going to worry about that. It will basically, from here, it's going to, where is the download? Flash Player. Oh, look, they've made it quite cumbersome. So let's do this, Flash Player download. Beautiful. So when you type in Flash Player download, then you can come here to this first option, install Adobe Flash Player, and install it from here.
Okay.
But I think that's what the issue is. I think that you know, for some odd reason, you don't have updated Adobe Flash, but there's probably something that was installed in your computer. Sometimes you can accidentally hit a button you don't even realize, and you turn things off.
Okay.
And this way we can get everything back on here. But here it is.
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
And then, let's see. Not bad. There's a couple of things I'd like to suggest. But first, I might be suggesting things that you may not even be able to do.
Okay.
You know, if you don't get, you know, like a current version of the Flash Player and things like that updated. Yeah. But the first thing that kind of sticks out at me is that you basically want to, on your page, you want to, I'm just not really sure if you really want to be real generic just to start with the banner, because sometimes people will go onto your fan page and they attribute your banner for you to have expertise in the areas that your banner represents. They look at that to try to figure out what is this fan page about even?
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of keeps you from possibly getting people that might ask you some questions that you may not be able to answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's also one of the reasons why I made mine generic. I don't want anyone to come to my fan page and think I only specialize in this, because I kind of specialize in everything, because I've got kind of knowledge of everything marketing.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was the one suggestion that I had for you.
Mm-hmm. So when you say generic, what, just a general picture then, not so nailed down?
Yeah, not so targeted, but more broad in its spectrum.
Okay.
Okay. So that was like my first suggestion, and then.
So what, just like a scenic picture or something that I'm interested in that's not too, I don't know, too much of a niche, would you say?
Yeah, but I definitely, I want to give you a little bit more direction. I know you used the term like scenic, but you want to grab a photo that's going to be business in orientation.
Okay.
Okay, because I have seen some fan pages where people are using the fan page for business purposes to get more clients, but the picture, the image that they use is scenic, which in a person's mind, the people will equate that for you being less than professional. If they see a scenic picture of, let's say, for example, the countryside, they're going to attribute that for you not being a professional. And people are always out here looking for experts to connect with.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if use a business scenic type image, something that would look like, you can even Google it, but try not to use something that's going to be custom. And you can even get someone on Fiverr that if you find the image, you can tell them what you want added to it, so it doesn't look like you just copy and pasted it right from Google.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can Google business. Okay, so I put in like business images and banners. And it's bringing up like, tons of images.
Okay.
Okay. So, you want to use something generic in nature, but not to the point where it would take away any type of professionalism.
Okay.
Okay. And you can even do, you can probably even see other people's examples of what other people are using. And yeah, there's a lot of good ones here.
Right.
Okay, like here's a good one. This probably looks real plain, doesn't it? But we're putting pieces of a puzzle together, like this image here. So you're helping people piece together, for example, a plan, a marketing plan, a business plan. Helping them piece together direction. So like in my mind, this type of a banner gives me lots of ideas. And you can even take this, you can send it to somebody on Fiverr and maybe tell them to put your website link here or something to describe what do you do. Let's help you piece together a business plan that will help you grow your marketing efforts or something like that.
Okay.
And then of course, you know that your picture will be here on the left-hand side.
Yeah, okay. So is that someone's actual banner then? Is it just another one that's on there? That's a stunning one, actually.
It looks like it could be a banner that someone created. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's theirs. Okay. Here's a little unknown, rule that most people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize that when you create an image and you put it on to the internet, you lose your ability for that image to be something you own if you haven't paid to copyright it.
Right.
Okay? That's something that a lot of people really are not aware of.
Right, okay.
Now, what you couldn't do is if this banner already had someone's company logo on it, or someone's website, then yes, you couldn't use it.
But it doesn't.
But it does not.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll have a look around and see what I can find. That gives me a few tips as well.
Gotcha.
So so what about the actual title of what I'm saying on the page itself in terms of, because I always just thought, because initially I think I put, I didn't want to say training. I just wanted to say like tips that people could pick up from the fan page. So,
you could actually leave that if you wanted to, but just take out social media and maybe just leave it marketing tips and personal development.
Okay, cool.
That would be, something that would be short and sweet. Just make sure that if you have someone on Fiverr, for example, do it. Being that the colors of that image that we just looked at, for example, you want the color of the letters. You never want that to be over images, which makes that title hard to read.
Right.
So, like, if I were going to do that, I would have done it at the top here.
Okay.
Instead of over this image.
Yeah.
Or if I had someone customize this on Fiverr, I would have asked them to shrink all of the stuff on the left so that my text is more visible and then put it on the top in black letters.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you. So what about the content that's on there then?
I think you're losing the concept of having a fan page. You want, like, you did Happy Thanksgiving. I still would have put my link.
Okay.
So that people actually have a product. And you can see that on mine. I think I did Thanksgiving. I went a little nuts on Thanksgiving. I think I did 3 or 4 posts.
Okay.
But
the link that you put there, was that your funnel link?
I use different links, to be honest with you, because I'm usually doing a post across different topics. Yeah. And that's because my audience, I don't know what this number is, 3,000, 900, audience.
Right.
They span across multiple different things. Like there's people that are affiliate marketers and internet marketers and small business owners and people that have brick and mortar businesses in my community.
Okay.
So typically, my links have more to do with the content in my posts than just the marketing funnel. But the main link that's on the fan page of mine, just like yours, is attached to the marketing funnel. Right.
You see, with mine, I think because I'm just starting out, I'm kind of limited into, if I put something about I don't know, like this Twitter study, for example, I couldn't really put my link with that. That's not my link. That's just, I think I just shortened the link to that because it was very long.
You could, but one of the things that you want to do, like if you're going to post, I'm not really sure where you got this content from, but if you were going to post content from someplace else, never lose sight that what you're selling, and I know that's a tough word, but that's what we're here to do. We are selling. Yeah. You're selling your knowledge and your expertise. You're selling you.
Yeah.
So if I were using that same content, I would basically endorse the content. So this is Val Adams. This is a great read. This is going to give you some additional tips. However, if you want one-on-one coaching to help you piece together a detailed plan, a 21-day marketing plan, click the link below or send me an instant message on my Facebook page. Okay? And what that really is it's really giving a call to action.
Yeah.
Okay? It's asking for people to step away from the computer and land of confusion and being by yourself and trying to figure everything out on your own and read this, contact me, and let me help decipher this, and we'll put it together in a marketing plan.
But I think with me, as I said, for you, that's like a piece of cake. But for me, that's like, just someone just starting out. That's a little bit challenging.
But to be honest with you,
Yeah.
one of the things I really want to, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh my God, I don't know how to shut this off on my computer. Okay, not really sure. Sorry,
That's okay.
we're recording, so it is. Okay, this is horrible. Now I'm hung up and I can't get back. Okay, Carol, I'll call you right back.
Okay, sure.